He was given 10 life sentences. And when the judge finished reading them, the courtroom stayed silent. Not relieved, not satisfied, just empty. Because everyone knew the same thing, it still wasn't enough. Marcus Hale didn't look like a monster. That's what made him dangerous. Quiet, polite, the kind of man you'd pass on the street and forget in seconds. But one question changed everything. How do people disappear without a trace in the same city over and over again? It started with one missing person, then 2, then 5. No connection, no clear suspect. Just families waiting by phones that would never ring again. Detectives were chasing ghosts. Until one night, the darkness slipped. A street camera caught a car. Just for a moment. A pause that lasted 1 second too long. That single frame cracked the case open. The plate led to Marcus. When police entered his home, the air felt wrong. Too organized. Too quiet. Then they found the evidence. Personal items. Photos. Dates. Names. Not hidden, preserved. Like he wanted to remember everything. The trial was worse. Day after day, the courtroom filled with families holding pictures of the people they lost. The prosecution laid out the timeline piece by piece. Each victim, each moment, each choice Marcus made. And Marcus? He sat there calm. No emotion, no reaction, like he was listening to someone else's story. Then came the testimonies. A mother describing the last call from her daughter, that a brother explaining how hope slowly turned into grief, that a father who couldn't finish his sentence before breaking down. Even the jury struggled to hold it together. The defense had little to argue. The evidence was overwhelming, cold, precise, unavoidable. When it was time for the verdict, the room held its breath. Guilty, on every count. Then came the sentencing. One life sentence, then another and another. By the time the judge reached 10, people thought it was over. But he paused, looked directly at Marcus, and said, "If the law allowed me to give more, I would." That moment hit harder than the verdict. Because the truth finally settled in. There is no number high enough to measure what was taken. Marcus Hale will die behind bars. But the families will carry their sentence for the rest of their lives. And that's the part no courtroom can ever fix. Thank you for listening to this story until the end. True crime is not easy to hear. By listening, you honored the people behind the story, not just the crime. Stay aware. Stay thoughtful. Please subscribe for more true crime stories, murder investigations, criminal psychology, and shocking crime cases.